Libra Land 1010 live stream. I was scrolling the other various live streams. I'm like, okay, let's just go live. Let's do this for real, for real. Do 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 do. Do we want it over here? We want it over here. Hey everybody, what's up everyone? Grand Rising. Good afternoon, wherever you are. Good morning. Hey friends, hey. I'm gonna get some more coffee. Thank you for the thumbs up. There was 9 people in the chat and 11 thumbs up. That's going to be my first question for the tarot. Why do I keep seeing 911? That's going to be my first question of the day. And if you guys have a general question, like for the collective, that you'd like to ask me to ask the tarot, but not for you personally, just like a general energy for the collective, the world, I might ask the tarot your question. So drop it in the chat. Do something different today. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to the algorithm gods for notifying people of my most recent upload yesterday, last night. They notified me of my own upload a couple hours after it was uploaded, and I thought, oh, they just sent it out to the world. Thank you. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. You don't know how much that means. I got to see people's faces and screen names, profile pics that I haven't seen in like a year or two comment on my videos here on Libra Land 1010. I don't know if you guys know how much that means to me to see familiar faces, but I want you to know it means a lot. What? Just a moment, everybody. I'm getting my coffee. I'll be right there. Thank you for all the love. All right. I need a crystal. I need a crystal. I'm feeling like a blue crystal today. I want some blue crystals. Oh, is that topaz? This one's cool. Merlinite. I'm gonna use my piece of merlinite. That's merlinite. Shout out to Merlin. And then I have this other blue crystal. I'm not sure what that is. All right. There we go. So why Why do I keep seeing 911? I don't know if anybody else has been seeing that angel number a lot more than usual. It's weird because I saw that number. It was haunting me when I was going through a career change a couple years back. Well, a few years back, more than a couple. And then I made the career change, and then I stopped seeing that number. 10 of Swords, I walked away from that job, and I stopped seeing 911. I thought I kept seeing the number because where I worked at was a place where people would gamble. So I thought I was going to get ROB'd. I'll just be honest. I thought I was going to get ROB'd. And I kept seeing that number. And I'm like, I'm so done with this job. Like, it's not worth, yeah, 10 of Wands. I walked. All these walking cards, 10-10 here. Some of you guys are being asked to walk away from a job or a person or a place because it's not in your best interest and it's unsafe. Am I seeing 911 because, and I keep picking up on that group that's trying to plan an ROB, a re. I'm telling you what, whether it's a group of 3 or a group of 5, you have a group trying to plan to ROB you. What the heck? Why do I keep picking up on this, Libra? Why am I seeing 911, Spirit? I'm going to be using the Light Seers Tarot today. I tagged the deck in the products. Let's go. Why do I keep seeing 911? What? The Two of Cups. With another 2. The Two of Swords. Someone's trying to confuse your partner. 2 of Cups, 2 of Swords. But this is an urgent number. There's an urgency here. Why is this urgent? And what does it have to do with a partnership and confusion? Dark forces trying to blindfold and confuse you or your partner. Or you when it comes to who to partner up with or love, who to give your cup to, who to mingle with, who to merge these divine love frequencies with. What is the urgency? Spirit, what is this? Libra, 911. 7 of Cups. Another cup. Another Cups card. That's illusions. Dreams. Again, he's trying to make a decision. Just like the person in the Two of Swords. For my single Librans, I have been picking up on this. Oh my gosh, do I have to read it every day? It's your person deciding whether they want to come towards you or not.
maybe this is going to cause a commotion, a stir. Maybe it's going to cause somebody a breakdown. Once your person comes towards you, this is going to cause somebody like an actual like somebody's going to faint and they're going to have to call 911. What? Oh, Spirit. The King of Pentacles is at the bottom here. This Alpha. This is a wolf. He does not pretend to be a sheep. It is not a wolf in sheep's clothing. This masculine is just an alpha wolf. Why the cups? Why the urgency? Why the medical field? What? One more card. Why am I seeing 911? Five of Pentacles. Didn't I talk about someone trying to take your finances? The Five of Pentacles is like, what? The Star. Have hope. Don't lose hope. If you're in between jobs right now, how I told you guys I worked at that gambling room for a while, a few years back, and I kept seeing 911. And I was afraid I was, somebody was going to run up in there. And so I eventually had something else come through YouTube, and I left that gig. Something about you having to step out on faith, trust, the Star, healing. Something about the Star and your finances, healing your finances, your relationship with money, or again, somebody is planning to try to take whatever they can from you, and you're over here like, I don't even have that much in my account. Like, Ash, what are you talking about? I don't know. Justice. This is so mysterious. Just like that reading last night, I was like, why can't, they leave Libra alone? And the first Gypsy Oracle card out was money. Money. Pentacles. The cups were emotions. So it's money and emotions here are tied up, involving you. Shut up, Pinky. Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions. Isn't that from Friday? Confirmation, Rosita. Isn't that from Friday? Didn't Pinky say that? He's like playing, Smokey, playing with my money is like playing with my emotions. That's significant here. Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions. This is so weird. I can't make it up. The Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups came out with this Page of Pentacles. Yeah, Cups and Pentacles. This is how you're being seen, Libra, or this is what you're moving into. The Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. They're like, wow, Libra seems to just get access to money falling from the sky. No. We put in the effort. We put in the work. And spirit continues. We work with spirit and spirit works with us. You see the bird bringing her in the pentacle? I guess you make it look easy, Libra. Wow. I said that was a lion, no sheep. And now we have the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. She's half lion, half human, and there's this little lamb on her lap. So you are a lion that protects the lambs. Not, you're like a shepherd. You're as fierce and protective as a lion, but you're fierce and protective over the innocent. This group is here. We have the Chariot, Earth Angel energy, Enoch. That confirmation, that group. And the Sun. Look how they're reaching for the fire. Everyone's they're fighting amongst themselves, trying to get a piece of that light. It looks like it's like either beaming right on her third eye, or the power of the sun is beaming from her third eye. Either way, you have a true connection via your third eye to the sun, to the powers of the sun, true illumination. Speaking of the Gypsy Oracle that I used last night, that looks like a gypsy caravan. You could come from Romani, gypsy, bloodlines. Home is where the heart is. The Strength card. Maybe you've moved around a lot, whoever you are. Home is where the heart is. Home is wherever you and your loved ones are together. Maybe this group tried to push you out of your home. They tried to make you homeless. Didn't work. And if it did work, you're going to be moved to a much safer place If it did work, you weren't meant to be in that area anymore anyway. It was not safe there. The 9 of Cups. I wanted advice. I was like, advice for anybody dealing with any troubles. Something you wished for. This sounds woo-woo, but this is what we do here. Something that you wished for is coming to fruition. The 9 of Cups. This could have to do with a lover's commitment. If you're single, maybe you just gave it to God. Maybe you just gave it to your ancestors. You just gave it to your spirit team. You're like, you know what? I'm over it and I'm not going to put myself out there. So my person's going to have to just drop down out the sky at this point. And they are, more or less. You're going to meet this person in person, okay? This is how you know it's real. I know some people meet online and whatever. But how you know it's real to me is if you just stumble upon each other totally randomly in real life. This person, this lover is from your past life, 6 of Cups. Nine of Cups. Let's read. Libra. The universe is gifting you your desire, choosing joy, manifested dreams, gratitude, abundance. This is a card of abundance and happiness and is often fittingly called the wish card. What have you been wishing for? Allow yourself to experience how fulfilling this journey can be. Fill your life with all the laughter and bliss needed to spur you into the next phase of your happiness. Take stock of all the feels that are surfacing. Remember to practice gratitude for the manifestation of your dreams. I'm always thankful. Every personal reading booking that comes through on my phone, I'm like thanking the universe. I'm thanking the person that booked the read, number one. I'm literally saying, like, say your name's John. Thank you, John. Thank you. Bless John. Thank you, God. Thank you. Like, I'm so grateful, and it's genuine. I'm so grateful. Be grateful. And it's when the universe knows you're genuine and fruitful, it just keeps it flowing. And you help out and you spread the blessings around when you're blessed. And it's just a positive cycle. Remember to practice gratitude for the manifestation of your dreams. The appearance of this card in your spread is an auspicious message of prosperity, harmony, getting what you desire, what you have been working towards. Notice how I said whenever a personal reading booking comes through, not to say I'm not incredibly blessed by anyone that sends donations to my Cash App or my PayPal or through Super Thanks, Super Chat here on YouTube. Incredibly blessed. But the work, when you put in the work behind it, because I put in the work with these videos and you guys choose to tip or bless me because you received a message through these videos. That's my work. That's why I receive the donations and the tips. But the personal readings is extra work. It's like connecting with you all one-on-one, and it's incredibly draining for me. That's why I had to take off the whole month of October to gain back my energy. I do spiritual workings for my clients as well. Yes. So it's very energetically, it can be very energetically draining, but it's worth it. And I'm grateful for the work, right? For the ability to have the work. What you have been working toward is coming to you. So enjoy life's pleasures and sink into the awe and wonder of a joyous heart. You deserve this, Libra. You deserve these blessings. Don't let anybody make you feel less than or like you don't deserve it, because you do. You've put in the work your entire life. You've been putting in the work since a child, spiritually. Oh boy. Man, he just keeps coming out in every tarot deck, huh? Remember yesterday he kept coming out in the Clueless deck with the person with the camera that was taking pictures of us and videos of us. Now we have him here again. The King of Wands and the Nine of Swords. There is a Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius masculine who is in the Nine of Swords because of what they did to you, Libra. Why do you need to know this? Why does it matter? I don't know. Let's see. What about this, Spirit? Why does it matter? Because we don't care to hear, like, I don't care to hear about people's karma. Like, I don't care. Just exit my life, never return. If you've done me wrong. Like, I'm not the type to, gossip and be like, oh yeah, did you hear about so-and-so? They're in, they're locked up now or whatever. And I'm going to be like, oh, that's what they get. I don't care. IDC. This person is from your past, possibly a past life, this King of Wands. All right. So if this person isn't from your past in this life, this person is significant in your past lives. You need to protect yourself from this person. Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You need to protect yourself from this King of Wands. This person is returning from the past. This life or another. I know you are, but what am I? AG. Man, Ace of Pentacles. And the Emperor? Here's the Emperor. And this big money. Oh, okay. AG. I just look down and I see trash. And I'm like, okay. I know you are, but what am I? Okay. Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor. Oh boy. It's your mind that the Emperor is after. It's your mind. The Ace of Swords is right behind the Emperor. Holy moly, I can't make it up. Holy moly cannoli. Ace of Wands right behind the Ace of Swords. That's the Emperor and two aces. And look how the mind is emphasized in both of the cards. The fire burning in the mind. The physical eyes are closed. The physical eyes are closed. The pineal gland, her third eye, the seat of her soul is on beam. This emperor is attracted to your mind. They could want access to your third eye. Legit. Back-to-back confirmation of your third eye in these two ace cards. So this emperor wants access to your third eye. Shit. Libra, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That's 3 aces, though. Do you realize that? I'm just realizing that. 3 aces. The Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. 3 aces surround this Emperor. Holy moly. You're like the queen, chess piece. The game can't go on. Well, it's pretty much over once the queen's done. Like, the game is pretty much over. I'm not sure about the specifics of chess. I haven't played since I was a child. But I think when the queen goes, the game's over. Checkmate. What's up with all these aces and this emperor? This is whoa. I understand that he wants access to our third eye. I get it. It's like, it's so deep. It's so deep because this isn't biological. This isn't physical attraction. It doesn't matter what you look like. It's your mind that this person is interested in and wants access to. That's a little concerning. It's a little concerning. Sapio. That's what I just heard. Sapio. I mean, it would be a good thing. Except I've been picking up on the whole precog scenario of divine feminine precogs. I'd rather not be used for my mind power. I'd rather not. I guess this Ace of Pentacles is saying they'll pay handsomely. The Emperor will pay a pretty penny. Your emotions can manifest. Okay. Whoever I'm reading for, you manifest from emotions. Cups and Pentacles. Ten of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. You realize positive emotions can manifest abundance. It sounds woo-woo. You have tapped into something that involves positive emotions, the Ten of Cups, that taps you into being able to manifest financial fortune for yourself. Nine of Pentacles. I don't think you've shared really what you've learned yet, because you're still completely unsure. You're not sure of the exact formula of how you manifested this. So it's not like you're teaching courses on it yet. But your emotions manifest. This is why this Emperor wants access to your third eye. How do you do it? All right. See, they're willing to, pay, like I told you. They're willing to pay a pretty penny for this exchange. It sounds sci-fi. But this is what I'm reading. This is what the cards are saying today. Page of Wands, the Messenger, the Creative, the Spark, the Initiator, anybody been having random headaches? All my readings are for entertainment purposes only. The snake is eating its tail, right? In the Ouroboros. You're literally going to watch these snakes eat their own tails. They're going to consume themselves with their self-hatred, and you're going to be moving on. Seven of Pentacles. What's brewing under the surface is so much more than you can see or sense. But just know, it's brewing, it's growing. What you have planted has rooted. The turtle wins the race. Let them have let them show off. Let them have it. You know what I mean? Like if someone's competing with you, putting you in a competition with them, who has the nicer car, who has the nicer house, who has the nicer whatever. Let them have it, Libra. Let them have it and don't think a second thought about it. Like, yep, you're right. You win. You win. You win. What about this headache energy and this Page of Wands? What is this? The Eight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Why do I feel like she's sending out the magic? Because you're not playing the game. Some of you guys are being sent out this attacks to your crown chakra. Okay, you see the crown? Attacks to your crown chakra because you refuse to play these people's game. You will walk. You are not going to fight or play. I heard to die another day. I think that's a James Bond 007 type of theme. To die another day. It's not going to be today. And that's what this is. You got a Queen of Cups, possibly, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, feminine, sending out this dark magic to your crown chakra because you will not, you refuse to play. Just rebuke it. Just get fresh air. Just move. Like, just drink water. Just rebuke it away. Cleanse it away. They could be trying to affect your eyesight too, to be honest. Sending out dark magic to affect your eyesight. Now listen, if you need to go see a doctor, go see a doctor. These readings are for entertainment purposes only, but I'm just picking up what Spirit is putting down. These two crows, these two dark energies are sending attacks to her head, okay? Possibly your eyesight as well. Not only headaches, but maybe you're seeing things. Wow. Somebody born in 1976 or 1967 could be significant. We have the Seven of Wands and the Lovers out together. You need to protect your relationships. If you're in a relationship, you need to pray over protection over you and your lover. Call in Archangel Michael. We have the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. That's my Archangel Michael card. If you're single, they're trying to pop her bubble. Confirmation. They're trying to burst her bubble. You see? The only chakra illuminated on her is the solar plexus. There's your connection to the sun again. You're like a child of the sun. You're from the family of Ra. Ra. Okay? Anyway, they're trying to burst your energetic protection. Now, what does a lover have to do with that? Are they trying to send in a lover to burst your bubble, to break that energetic bubble of protection around you? Or is this a message of you need to surround yourself in a protective bubble of light? You and your lover, whether you're with them now or not. Say a prayer for them even if you're not with them. Like, hey, lover, wherever you are, divine counterpart, wherever you are in the world. Cover yourself in the divine white light from crown to root, from head to toe. Why is the Seven of Wands and the lover here? Seven of Wands and the lover. The Six of Wands. Six, seven, 6, 7. Good grief. Oh. Six of Wands. And a spirit guide card at the bottom. The Death and Rebirth card, but that's my spirit guide card. Your spirit guides are pushing you into the spotlight. I'm hearing the lime light, just like that Nine of Pentacles. See how she's covered in this? Ooh, I just heard sublime. It's sublime. Your rise into the limelight. Your rise into the limelight. This is your show. Huh. I just heard this is your show. See how she's pounding on that drum? The horse is bucking in the background, wild, free. This is your show. This is your life. Ooh, right behind that Knight of Wands. Look at that. The Empress. Remember who the Emperor had in his hand? That queen chess piece? That's the Empress. This is your show. You run this. You run this ish, who I'm reading for. This is your life, your land, your show. Somebody is seriously coming into some acreage. Your land. Somebody is coming into some land, some property. This is yours. Belongs to you, Libra. Your rise into the spotlight, your rise into the limelight, and somebody is being given land. Shut up, Spirit. I don't want to. Sometimes I hear things, I'm like, I don't know if that's appropriate to say, Spirit. I don't want to offend anybody, so. Okay. King of Swords. Interesting. With the Four of Cups. Is there a King of Swords that wants to bring in a cup? They're afraid you're not going to accept their cup. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're afraid you're going to reject them. Somebody has some devilish ties. Oh, look who's right behind that. The Queen of Cups and the Devil. The King of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Devil, and the Queen of Cups. They're either watching, listen, the Devil and this Queen of Cups is either working through or working with this King of Swords, or they're watching him come towards you. Which one is it, Spirit? Both. Both. It's both. The Two of Pentacles and the Star. It's both. There are energies and egregores working through people. These people sometimes aren't even aware of the energies that are working through them. Because somebody could really like you, Libra. They could genuinely really like you. But there is some type of devilish tie that keeps them bound to the devil. I find it interesting that she's holding a string, okay? And she's also holding strings. The string theory. I just heard string theory. What is that? Is that about like parallel timelines, universes? What is the string theory? I've gotten that before. It's been a long time since I've been channeled that. Just a minute. Let me turn on my hotspot here. We're going to look up some string theory information because that is relevant. Who on earth makes that their profile picture? What on earth? I just got a FB request. You have a new FB request. And it's a picture of the back of somebody in their bathing suit on the beach. Girl, bye. I almost want to know if I know them. Hold on. Who is this? Whoa. Like, that's what I want to see. Oh, it's people you may know. They didn't request me. Girl. She's a person. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Anyway, back to the string theory, Libra. That's so true. Cowboys fan 333 in the chat says most likely not a girl. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. String theory. String theory. Dimensions. Okay. So string theory requires a total of 10 or 11 dimensions, 9 or 10 spatial and 1 time for its mathematical consistency, while we only observe 3 spatial and 1 time dimension. The extra dimensions are theorized to be compactified or curled up into tiny, unobservable shapes. The specific geometry of these curled up dimensions is thought to determine the properties of the particles and forces we observe. So the superstring theory requires 10 dimensions. There's a few different theories. The bosonic string theory requires 26 dimensions. I find it interesting that the compactification of the extra dimensions, they refer to it as them being curled. Like a curl, like a curly hair. Oh, people of the sun, melanin. We have curly hair. I have naturally curly hair. I got a little bit of melanin in me. Yes, I consider myself Caucasian. Not trying to say I'm black. But the more melanin you have in you, most likely the more curly your hair. Anyway, I'm telling you in this reading, you're a child of the sun, and it has something to do with melanin, curly hair, the sun. Because what? The extra dimensions are curled up so small that they are not detectable with current tech. Curled up. Curled. That's just weird to me. They would use that. But once again, if you think about it, the more melanated you are, the curlier your hair is. And the more melanated you are, the closer you are to being of the sun. I'm just saying. Interesting, right? Interesting. The vast number of ways these extra dimensions can be configured could potentially explain the diversity of particles and forces in the universe and even suggest a multiverse. These people, the devil and the Queen of Cups and this King of Swords, they're into the occult for sure. They're into all this, what I'm talking about. They know way more about this string theory than me. But you're actually a person from whoever I'm reading for. You're a person from this star. You're a person from the sun, or you're a person from this specific star. The star, the string, it's connecting you to this star. But you balance too. It's almost like you balance the light and the dark with this Two of Pentacles. But you're aware in this matrix, in this 3D world, you must balance the light and the dark, but you come from a place of true light. A light bringer. Light bringer. Doesn't that have to do with Lucifer? Oh, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Light bringer. Yeah, that's Lucifer. The morning star, which is planet Venus. See, this is all so interesting. Why Venus is loved, why Librans are loved by Lucifer. We are. I'm not saying I planned it that way or I want it that way, or I'm not saying I'm for the devil. But it seems that Libra is favored by Lucifer. And we want the favor of God. We don't, we don't care about the favor of Lucifer. But there is something here. So, esoteric views. In contemporary esoteric and occult traditions, Lucifer is often viewed positively as a guide to knowledge, enlightenment, and individual awakening. This perspective sees Lucifer as a symbol of inner light and self-realization, rather than an evil entity. The light bringer concept is used in various ways. A warning against pride, based on the fallen angel story. It's a positive symbol of intellectualism and enlightenment, an archetype of freedom, curiosity, and self-determination. I just keep hearing this, like I keep getting messages like, oh, we almost got her. We almost got her. Yeah. We almost got her. What is this, light bringer? Tell me more. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me more about this string theory and the light bringer. Let's go. $11, 11, the 4 wands. That's a wedding tent. This is a marriage. Why does this matter? Why is this significant? It's almost like a merge of light and dark. What? But that can't be. Or can it? I don't know, Libra. That's what I'm hearing, a merge. You know, that 2 of Pentacles, the light, the dark, the balance, the white, the black. Something about merging the light and the dark. But we live in a world of polars. We live in a world of poles. You see those poles? I'm hearing poles. Polar opposites, poles. Shifting of the poles. Shifting timelines. Shifting poles, shifting timelines. Poles. Polar opposites. Merging the poles. What? Oh, whoa. Whoa. I just had a vision of the earth collapsing upon itself. Like, because if you merge the South and the North Pole, the earth just collapses upon itself. It, like, what the heck? Why are poles shifting? Significant, Spirit. Here we go again. Here I go again on my own. Going down the only road I've ever known. Like a twister, I was born to roam alone. I don't know. I mess up the lyrics all the time. And I made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. Here I go again. The Chariot. It's you against this group, Libra. It's you and your caravan and Spirit. The white horse and the black horse. Spirit is leading your chariot. Spirit is leading your way. Oh my gosh. Back to the opposites, the white and the black. Shut the front door. The white and the black. The opposites, the poles. What is this? And why is a group so significant? This is you, Libra. Hey, I heard you were a wild one. Ooh, you're the wild one. Free spirit. Free spirit. It's almost like they want a freaking free ride when it's just been you and Spirit this whole time. It's almost like they want to hop into your caravan or just hold on to the spokes while you fly away so they can get a free ride. Are you kidding me right now? After Libra did all the work. This group is trying to latch onto you and your caravan, what you have going on, and catch a free ride. I don't think so. Back to the sun. Yo, this is so significant. You truly are a child of the sun, whoever I'm reading for. Whoever I'm reading for, listen, you know who you ride for. You are a child of the true divine light. They're willing to pay. You don't have a price though. Like, how can they pay when you refuse to set a price? Because you refuse to sell. So, there's the other ace. I was wondering if we were going to see this ace. Earlier in the reading, we saw the Ace of Swords, we saw the Ace of Wands, and we saw the Ace of Pentacles, right? Remember when we saw all three aces with the Emperor? Here's the Ace of Cups. It represents your heart. I heard the true seat of the soul. Because you know how they say the pineal gland is the seat of the soul. Well, your heart Spirit is saying is the true seat of the soul. It's how you operate from it that matters. It's your frequency. It's your frequency field. Libra, listen. Just how the sun puts out a frequency, so do our hearts. It's called EMF, electromagnetic frequency. Our hearts pump out a frequency that can be felt by other hearts up to 6 feet from our bodies. Your EMF is connected to the sun. You emit one of the most powerful, potent electromagnetic frequencies on this planet if you're a true child of the sun. Whoever I'm reading for, you emit a frequency of divine light. It's super powerful, and that's why whoever I'm reading for, they want access to your third eye and your heart because you manifest 9 of Pentacles from the 10 of Cups, from emotion. You can manifest from negative emotion too, but it's really bad what happens. Like destruction could happen. Whoever I'm reading for, confirmation, pardon me. You're a true child of the sun, right? So, Ra, the Most High Father God, the Most High Mother Divine has gifted you this power, this frequency, because of your good heart. You literally have the power of life and death in the tongue. We were channeled that the other day in a live stream. The power of life and death is in the tongue. You have that. Anyways, this group, this emperor in this group is interested in your ability to manifest, positive and negative. But maybe you're just, you can manifest positively. You don't tap into the other side, to the dark side. You tend to stay in the light. That's because you're a child of the true divine light. That's why you choose to stay and embrace the light. But recently, I have been channeled many, many times now. Us children of the light, of the true light, while this group fights for the false light. You see that fire? You just radiate it. You're blessed forever, Libra, whoever I'm reading for. You radiate the true divine light. You're blessed inward, outwardly, all that. This group is trying to reach for the fake light, the created light, this fire ball. I have been channeled recently. If you choose, I'm not telling you to do so, but you have the ability to tap into the dark arts as well as a form of protection to protect you and yours. Okay? Okay. Thank you for all the thumbs up. 123. 123. Angel number. Let's go. Ooh-wee. There's the ace. And let me see what just fell on the floor. There's that other ace. Again, Ace of Swords. Oh my gosh. Libra. I can't make this stuff up. The Emperor just fell on the floor. And the 2 aces are back. Yo, that's crazy. I just talked them up. And now they're here again. Out of all the cards, here they are. Here's the deck. Here's the whole deck. Okay? All the cards that could have just showed themselves. Here we go. Both aces again that are talking about your third eye. And the Emperor. I keep being shown this, like, look, I'm just scrolling through the deck in my hand, right? You see this? I'm like, boom. I keep being shown the Justice card. Light over the dark. Light over the dark. Emperor, what do you want with Libra? Your true intent. Emperor, what is your true... Ooh, I have chills, yo. Why do I have chills? Emperor, what is your true intent with Libra? Emperor, what is your true intent with Libra? It has to do with money. But listen, what came out isn't bad. The Four of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom. He wants to help you increase your bag. Four of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles. That speaks of money manifestation. You see her holding the green candle? That's money manifestation. Pentacles, Pentacles. So maybe this Emperor sees you in the Four of Pentacles. And they appreciate your effort, your work, your values. And they want to help you increase your finances. Yo! I was going to say, what's behind the Eight of Pentacles, though? Let's see. The 10. Wow. 8 to the 10. 10, 10. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. 10, 10. Maybe you're trying to work your way out of a generational curse. I feel like you are the generational curse breaker. Maybe going into business with this Emperor is going to enable you to break this generational curse once and for all. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. This is breaking a generational curse once and for all. This is something that's been happening for lives, for lifetimes, past lives. This generational curse that you're here to break once and for all. Okay, Emperor. One more card. Message from this Emperor for Libra. Truth, truth, true intent only. No games. True intent only. The Queen of Pentacles. And the Moon. Look at the white wolf and the black wolf. We've seen the sun and now we see the moon. And there's that white wolf and the black wolf. The opposites, the polar opposites again. I wish the Empress would have came out. I don't know why the Queen of Pentacles is here. Is this energy that he's helping you to attain? Or is this a completely different person? I'm so confused. The moon is such a mystery. I feel like he's pushing you to take on the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. But the moon is here, and that makes it so mysterious. It takes a different... The tides turn differently when the moon card arrives on the scene. The read takes a different turn when the moon card appears. Things are not what they seem when the moon card arrives on the scene. The Three of Pentacles, Sarah. Sarah asked, what is behind the moon? The Three of Pentacles. And the Queen of Wands. Oh, no. That's three. The Emperor, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, or this is the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Devil, Emperor. I know they don't think they can replace the Empress with this Queen of Pentacles. Transfer. Yep, transfer. Look at that. I just cut open the deck. I was like, what the heck is this? The Judgment card. You see how her soul is lifting out of her body? It's like a consciousness transfer. Your third eye was always the treasure, Libra, you know? Like a jewel in the middle of your mind, like a ruby. Your third eye is like a giant emerald or a giant ruby in the middle of your brain that connects you to all other dimensions, connects you to spirit. It's your throne. Look how she's seated. Your pineal gland, your third eye, is the seat of your soul, the throne of your soul. They want access to your throne, and they want a consciousness transfer Your freaking third eye to this Queen of Pentacles. It's 2025. It's about to be 2026. Don't tell me what's not possible. Don't come up in here telling me what's woo-woo and what's not. It's 2026, practically. Get with the times. Read the room or exit if this message is not for you. But don't come in the chat telling me what's what. 3 of Cups. This is what I'm picking up. And I'm going to put down what I'm picking up from Spirit. I'm always going to just be me. Be me. Be real. The 3 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Three of Cups. Is this a C-O-V-E-N? Or is this a C-U-L-T? Wow, look at this, Libra. These 3, whoever they are, the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, the King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, whoever this group is, they want you. They want you. They want you. The devil is offering you his cup. And here's the 3 cups. Here they are. They're already there. You know, they're already right there. They want you to be the 4th. Look who's back. The Queen of Cups. Oh, so they have this Queen of Cups doing magic, setting the intention into this cup before it's presented to you. It's imbued with devil intent. It's imbued with dark magic. This cup is imbued with darkness. Ha! Wow. They're going to make it look good for you, though, Libra. Like, they're going to make it look good for you. They're going to dress it up real nice. There could be a high dollar amount attached to it. I'm telling you, they're going to make it look real presentable, real appealing. They usually try to put you into the 5 of Pentacles, which we've seen in this read, before they come in with this offer. So you're more likely to accept it. It's your destiny. They want access to it. Look what's behind the Queen of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. There you are, free spirit. Look at that, balancing the polar opposites. What is this? Look, the black is coming out of this hand and the white is coming out of this hand. This is you. This is you. You're balancing on top of the wheel, living out your divine destiny. You're a free spirit. You're a free soul. You work with the light and the dark. Man, there's something so significant about that balance of both. The polar opposites, or the blending of these polar opposites, is so significant for this reading. I don't understand it. I don't know. Maybe you guys know. I don't know. The high priestess right behind that. Again, the window that's open behind her, the curtains, one black curtain, one white curtain. I feel like you work with the forces of light and you work with the forces of darkness. They both, I heard, conspire for you, for your advantages. Maybe you're not confirmation. What? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Do I want to say what I just received? Is it significant to this read? Yes, it is. Change your fire alarm batteries, okay? Make sure everything is good to go. I just received a text message from my daughter's school that they were evacuated briefly because of a fire alarm. Okay? So something about fire, an alarm, is significant, okay? That's pretty wild because the battery in my fire and my carbon, what is it, monoxide detector just went out last week. So I will go get a new battery today. Spirit, I hear you. I will go get a new battery today. That's for somebody out there. Make sure your fire alarms are up to date. They're not beeping incessantly in the background. Just change the batteries. Anyway, back to this demonic group that wants access to your destiny, your third eye, your connection to spirit. Why do they feel like they can have it? Why do they feel like they should have access to Libra? Spirit. Why do they have the nerve to feel like, oh, wow, Libra? Because I have chills. Because you're meant to be in the 10 of Pentacles. Your destiny is the 10 of Pentacles in this life. Look how happy the children and the animals are. You are an earth angel, whether you're man or woman. You protect the innocent. You protect children, elderly, and animals. Nature. Whoever I'm reading for, you are an earth angel. You protect the innocent in this world. And your divine destiny is to have it all. In a I was going to say in a modest way, like you're 10 the Ten of Pentacles for you, it doesn't have to be a billionaire, right? What if you're just 100,000-aire? Or you have 1,000,000 in the bank, but you live modestly. Yes, you have a nice house, you have land, you have property. And you acquired all of this honestly. See, that's the difference between you and them. This is your divine destiny. You are a generational, look what's back at the bottom, the Ten of Swords. You are the generational curse breaker. You earned this Ten of Pentacles throughout your life, honestly, earnestly. You're the generational curse breaker, and your mind is your most powerful weapon. Libra. What I just said. I'm not going to say it again. What I just said. Your mind. And your heart and your mind. And it's how you use them in conjunction with one another that makes you so powerful. All right, you guys, I'm looking at the oracle to end off this live stream. What oracle do I want to go with? Okay. Oh, wow, I'm being pulled to the Russian gypsy fortune-telling cards. We haven't used these in forever. Forever. All right, let's see. Forever. I can't tell you the last time. It's been that long. Couldn't tell you the last time. Now, I do remember the last time I used this deck. We got awesome card messages. We can hope for the best today. This is what it is. All right. I opened the deck to shuffle, and I immediately see the horse, the black horse. So this is what it is. Boom, ski. Here's our card. All right. Look at that. That looks like a sword. So we have the sword, the mother, the divine mother, the empress here, the black horse. He looks enlightened, doesn't he? Look at all the sparkles. An enlightened horse. An enlightened stallion. How interesting. Enlightened stallion. That sounds like a YouTube channel. Enlightened stallion. That's bread. That's bread right here. It's a loaf of bread. So we have a loaf of bread, a sword, the empress, enlightened stallion. I just heard somebody say, I love you, Ashley. I love you too. From the bottom of my heart chakra. Always. Let's see what this means. 39 across. 39 across, pointing to the left. Okay, in this position, it means hold the reins firmly. Otherwise, you will stumble. A position, shut up. A person in a wagon. Okay, hold up. Let me get the Chariot card back out here because what? I literally told you guys, this is you in your caravan wagon, like Enoch, in your fiery chariot. Where's it at? Is it on the table? Oh, I think it is on the table. Yep. Boom. What is happening? And 2026 is year of the what? Horse. Look at that red background with the horse. 2026 is going to be such a potent, powerful year for us, Libra. It's been coming out in almost every live stream. The fire horse. 2026 is year of the fire horse. All right, so here we go. Hold the reins firmly, Libra. A person in a wagon with 20 horses pulling it has to have a firm hand on the reins. Otherwise, the horses may go in different directions, causing the driver and the wagon to stumble. So the divine, you have power over 20 horses. That's horsepower of 20 horses. Do you know how much power that is, Libra? That's how much power the divine has instilled in you in this lifetime. 20 effing horses. You hold the reins to that much power. Holy moly. In your daily life, you seldom have to drive a team of horses, yet you do get involved with many activities, and your emotions are pulled in 20 different directions. Oh, how interesting. Spirit is bringing up your emotions again into this reading. The picture tells you to hold on tightly. Don't give in to the pressure or exert unnecessary energy in any one area. Okay? It is good to remember that this picture refers to your immediate situation. The emotional turmoil will end, just like the team of horses has to come to a stop. The important thing is to keep the emotions intact, to channel them to a positive conclusion. Oh, wow. I literally said you have the power of life and death in your tongue. Libra, spirit, Libra, your emotions have the ability to be destructive or to be pivotal, to push you to the upper echelons. That's crazy confirmation. So focus on the positive. Focus on the positive. When this picture appears, most people know what it is referring to. It is a reminder to them of the necessity to take control of the situation or to ease up. Parents sometimes get overly involved with the activities of their children. They can run themselves and the children ragged, trying to do everything. Perhaps it is time to ease up. Cut down on the number of activities so that you can enjoy what you are doing. Okay, message for somebody. Somebody, you're doing too much. You got you and the kiddos doing too much. You need to slow down. It's not all about, you know, it's not a rat race here. Rat race, rat race. Exit the rat race, Spirit says, Libra. Remember what's important. Exit the rat race and remember what is important. All right. Now let's see what this loaf of bread means in this position. 50 down. $50 down. Why did I just look down and somebody put bring out the sage in the chat? And I just turned the booklet to this page. All right, hold on. Let me light some incense, some banishment incense, along with my dried rose petals to banish away any demons or any evil eye. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Please come through. Remove any dark forces, any beings or entities that do not belong here. Banish them from around my home, my energy, and my Libra Land soul family. Be gone. And so it is. Okay. All right, let's go. The bread, that manna, that spiritual manna, Libra. That's the bread. Amen. Wow. So look at this. 50 down, which is what we got. 50 down means you will be happy with a present. So someone's bringing you in a gift, lovies, lovey Libras. This is going to make you happy. You will be made happy with a present. The picture quite often comes up just before birthdays or other celebrations that we observe by giving presents. Oh, how weird. I mean, Christmas is a month from now, but that's pretty odd timing. Maybe you're going to receive an early Christmas present. I claim it. Thank you. The present doesn't necessarily have to be an expensive one. Rather, it is something that you truly like. The present may be a total surprise, making you unexpectedly happy. As you are doing the reading, you already might have received the present. That's interesting. As the picture refers to events that may have happened in the past week or are to come very shortly. Wow, you're getting ready to receive a present really soon, Libra, if you haven't received it the past week. Accept the present graciously, even though you might worry about whether the person could really afford it. Oh my gosh, what? That's why I tell people, once I feel like they've given to me too much, I'm like, okay, that's enough. You don't have to give any more. Because it's like, I don't like accepting things when I feel that it's not being given from a place of absolute overflow. I have no problem accepting gifts, donations, or tips, knowing it comes from a place of overflow. But if I feel that it's not, yeah, I don't want it. The present is given from the heart, and you make the giver happy by accepting it. Follow the Russian proverb: when you are given, take it. When you are beaten, run. The Russian don't play around, huh? They don't F around. Oh, the Russian do not F around. Ugh, it could all be so simple, right? All right, let's read this divine lady right here. This Miss Lady. I haven't heard that in a long time. Miss Lady. Now I'm hearing Tyrese. Miss Lady, would you be my sweet for a lifetime? I'll be there. Hold on. He goes so high on that note. He's like, I'll be there when you need me. Just call and receive me, my sweet lady. Sweet lady, would you be my sweet love for a lifetime? I'll be there. He goes all high with it. Yes, shout out to Tyrese. Sweet lady. I loved that song. I need to hear that. Sweet lady, would you be my sweet love for a lifetime? I'll be there. Lady, 38 down. A soft, feminine hand will support you in time. Huh. This is support, help. The lady in the cards symbolizes a feminine force that gives you help and insight. In Homer's Odyssey, the goddess Circe first tricked Odysseus or Ulysses, but later gave him advice that helped him on his journey home. The lady in the cards looks like she is a married woman, but need not be. She is someone who is mature in outlook and wise enough to give you good advice, or simply be there when you need her. Unlike the angel picture, which symbolizes spiritual support, the lady means down-to-earth, practical support. Well, that's kind of reminding me of the Queen of Pentacles card. Down-to-earth, practical support. The lady could be your mother, mother-in-law, grandmother, friend, coworker, or anyone who is close enough to help you. When males get this picture, the main idea of support is true for them also. This picture comes up quite often for people who are having difficulties in the position of number 1, which this is the position we received. The helping hand usually belongs to someone close to you, but sometimes it can belong to someone you don't expect at all. Ooh, I just got chills all over my scalp. This is an earth angel coming through with manna, with a spiritual blessing. This is an earth angel coming through with that bread. you could know this person and some of you don't know them at all. Or you don't expect this at all from this person. Even a stranger who is there when you need him or her. For example, you may be going through a difficult time in your life and be too embarrassed to talk to anyone close. When a social acquaintance may sense your hurt and give you the support you need. Or it may be that a family member whom you are not even close to will come to your aid during a family crisis. Somehow these people know that you need help and they are there, unquestioning and uncritical. Oh, so these people really F with you. They rock with you. They like you. They love you. Whoever this is. When you get this picture, you know that you have support. So look around you. See who is there. Use that person's strength to get you through the difficult time. Oh, I look around and I see Libra Land. I look up and there's 131 souls in this chat. 133 now listening to this read. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm eternally grateful to you for just being here. And that is the truth. The sword, the Ace of Swords. Let's see, the 49 pointing to the right. The sword pointing to the right. So that's the second position. Oh, this is the dagger. This is the dagger. Yo! It says in this position, you will escape danger due to the concern of a friend. What? Say what? Oh my gosh, confirmation. I just burped. You will escape danger due to the concern of a friend. Well, why do I feel like you're going to be escaping this danger because of this lady? It doesn't have to be a lady, though. It could be a friend. Male or female. Again, because you will escape danger, you may not even be aware that there is any danger. What? So it's like you slide past it. It's like, or it slides past you. It like the danger just glides past you. Like ice skating. That's what I'm seeing in my mind, an ice skating rink. How you glide on the ice. It's like the danger, this dagger, it's like the blades on the bottom of the ice skates. It wants to cut you. It wants to slice you, but it just has to glide on the ice right past you. Ooh, spirit. Really? Really, really? Wow. Wow. For those of you that have been ice skating, you know how the bottom of those ice skating boots are sharp as daggers. Confirmation. Something about ice skating. Listen, when you ice skate, when you're ice skating past something, it means you narrowly missed something. You're skating on thin ice. You narrowly missed this danger. This picture is reassuring. Recently, I went on a long auto trip with a friend. I usually do a reading before going on trips. The picture came up in this position before the trip. We were to drive my friend's car, and I felt safe knowing that the car had been looked after. During the trip, my friend also gave me advice on how to pass trucks on the road. I was hesitant to take his advice, yet once I followed it, I realized it was much safer than what I had been doing. My entire trip was made more pleasurable because I didn't have to worry needlessly. I knew we would escape danger. Still, I was careful not to do anything foolish at this time. Message. You have an earth angel around you. This may be a friend of yours, or you may not know this person. This friend is a complete stranger. They're a literal earth angel. You're going to escape danger because of this person's help and assistance. It's like they're coming through as a guardian angel. It's something coming to you that you won't have to worry about anymore. It says you don't need to worry needlessly. It's like a calming, almost like a parental figure or a grandparent coming to be like, it's okay, baby. It's okay. It's all going to be just fine. Grandma's got you. Grandpa's got you. I'm going to take care of it. You know, that just like that melt, like, oh, you don't have to do it. Like, you don't have to take care of it. You don't have to adult. This person's going to take care of it for you. It's really a blessing. What a beautiful blessing this is. Thank you, Spirit. If this applies to me, thank you for this helper, this friend, this angel. Huh. All right, Libra Land, that was your live stream for today. I just surpassed 2 hours. Time flies when you're having fun. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I think I have 1 or 2 more openings for this month. Shout out to everybody that has been booking. If you'd like to book with me, the only way to do so is using the Calendly link in the description box. Thank you for all your support, you guys. Take care of yourselves. Take care of those around you. I appreciate you. All right. Peace.